you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. 70.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. James Pierce getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. That's fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A big hole. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
His kick is good.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19, try, go check, go ready.
Off the play fake. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. James Pierce. He works his way in, and that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter.
At the 28-yard
The best
line.
thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
44-yard line.
Here we go. Strike.
Now, faking the give. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Let's go
line.
now.
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, come on, come on. Go.
Now Gibbs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready, break. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Lions get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Robinson. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, here is Penix. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. We hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. 60 Eagles. 19 strike. 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Tag. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. The Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Falcons 21, Lions 3. Tyler Bass set to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now, an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets... all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap Cowboy 80.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Panther 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. 1918. Go straight.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
We're going to go play action with Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Falcons.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. second down. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Now Penix on third and long. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Flushed to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 19 tight. Not 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He's got his tight end. That's LaPorta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
A big one there.
That's
on
good.
third down. Good for
Lions.
26 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
Big Lion. Ready? Step, pet, pick up.
It's a toss play. Left to Gibbs. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Solid rip there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Third and a long way to go.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Forced out wide. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Makes the score.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Complete to number 8, Kyle Pitts. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Penix on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
First down.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. A pickup of 44 yards.
Hey, watch him right here. Go, go, go.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion.
Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. edge a bit closer.
31, Lions 13.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
60 Bison.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Laporta.
They get 18 on the pitching catch. Good for a Lions first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, check that. Set ready. Panther 6. Hey, smash Broncos. 19-18.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Is the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4.
Get it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go now.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Clark Phillips.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They run over center with Robinson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the 1st down.
That'll be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Escaping to his left. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Isaac to Sloan. Touchdown, Lions. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And here's Bijan. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd down, Penix. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A carry, this is Carter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Short throw taken by Hicks. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This one complete right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Okay, and the
ready?
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
That's another.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You can see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Loss of 1.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Riggs. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
In the end zone.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
28-yard line.
London brought in motion.
19 tight.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Robinson, first down, and more. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Falcons.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And a Falcon first down.
They'll go again with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Well, here down the field, in fall, incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
A 61-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield.
23.
One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down.
On the set.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air now on first and 10. Moving outside the pocket, he'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain
So
of
31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Crack all 80. Check smash, check smash. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
Back to the air again on second and 10. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive and try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, here's Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. The Falcons send their punting unit out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Second down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's another
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
At the 5-yard
Come on,
line.
come on.
A run on first and goal. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 10.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the two, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Robinson, and he'll pick up 2, out to the 27. The Lions call their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 11.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of
Well,
2.
the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to win the game. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And this long